Right now at 4:30, the countdown is on to Pennsylvania's Senate race, just a little more than 7 weeks until Election Day. Today, Republican candidate Dr. Mehmet Oz campaigned in heavily Democratic Philadelphia.
Yeah, he made stops in Kensington and in Germantown. NBC 10's Lauren Mayk was following the Oz campaign today. She joins us now. This has been a heated race, and that was on full display today.
Yeah, guys, right from the beginning, before we even got inside, we saw a clash that we're going to show you in just a moment. But we are also seeing the candidates in this race focus on different things, and that goes along with what we found in a recent NBC News poll, with respondents giving Democrats better marks on dealing with the issue of abortion and saying Republicans do a better job handling the issue of crime. Well, that is what we are seeing the candidates focus on. Dr. Mehmet Oz today taking on the issue of safety.
Go back to Jersey!
In Germantown, a clash of Pennsylvania's Senate race.
Every day, people is dying and getting killed.
Sheila Armstrong talking about the crime and violence in the city as protesters held handmade signs about abortion and argued,
"Our democracy is on the line."
Inside, Senate candidate Dr. Mehmet Oz had convened what his campaign called a Safer Streets community discussion, where Armstrong shared the story of losing both her brother, who was shot on his porch, and a nephew.
My nephew at the time of his murder was only 14 years old. I'm honestly angry and fed up with the system. I'm fed up with the system that is playing politics with the lives of us that live in these communities.
The event coincided with Oz's release of a pamphlet appealing to black voters, advocating for eliminating taxes on Social Security, investments to lower food costs, mentioning Philadelphia rapper Meek Mill's legal case, and saying people should not be arrested for smoking marijuana, but violent criminals should be prosecuted. A Democratic lawmaker from the area sat in on the panel and ripped it up on the way out, later calling Oz a fraud. Oz then made a stop in Kensington, meeting with a barbershop owner and interacting with people in a park known for drug use.
This is an emergency.
I asked Oz about something not in the plan he put out today. One thing that your plan does not talk about is guns, gun violence. What can voters expect from you on that? Would you oppose any additional gun restrictions?
Well, we have a new gun law, and I'd like to see what happens with it. I'm happy that we have a lot of money for mental health in there, and that's a big problem for violence way beyond guns. But I tell you, most of the violence, the murders that are happening in Philadelphia are caused by unlicensed guns, guns that are being used by kids who are under the age of 18, by people having mental health issues and should never have been able to get a gun. And I would focus on that primarily.
And how do you do that? How do you address the access to guns in general from people who should not have them?
It's become pretty easy for evil people to transport guns illegally into this area and sell them to underage kids, and the crimes that they're facing aren't enough apparently, because the business is increasing. We have got to get illegal guns out of the hands of people who are not constitutionally allowed to own them.
The Fetterman campaign released a statement today calling Oz's visit to Philadelphia pandering and saying that Oz will do anything to get elected. Now, John Fetterman also made a stop to visit businesses in Philadelphia last week, but we were not told about that ahead of time to cover it. Fetterman is holding a rally in Philadelphia on Saturday. I'm Lauren Mayk, NBC 10 News.
All right.